Yo, 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 how's it going, people? Welcome in. How are we doing today? And happy Thursday. Right. Right, let's do that. How's it all going? Happy Thursday. How you doing, Tyler? Welcome in. Hopefully, it's an alright day, even considering. You're so tired. I don't blame you. Right, let's get to Wild Zone 20, shall we? Hopefully, you sleep really well tonight, to be honest. Alright. Hopefully, we can get a starter today as well. We do have the 6 in there, you hope so. I've added some new songs today. I made a few about an hour ago. We got the new one. It's all added all in the playlist. But we got the mega. I made a Mega Dimension one ready for Thursday. Because don't forget, we're not streaming Wednesday next week. So first Dimensions stream will be Thursday. It's just so I can get to grips with the DLC, make a bit of progress. And we should be good for the Thursday. And then I'll do some more on the Friday, like Friday evening after stream. It's fine. But I'll still be live Monday. And then we'll be back to normal Thursday, Friday anyway. But yeah, no, I made a few today. I've done a Gengar song. I've got the Dragonite song in there. I've got Mega Lucario Z. Done one for that. Done the Mega Dimension. And that was it. So I did a few. Ooh, Alpha Squirtle. I'm glad you're back into making music again. Yeah, well, it's been a while since I've done any. It's just more of like a writer's block more than anything. It's just didn't really have much ideas at the time. But yeah, I'm definitely needing to make some more. I feel that. I have that with art at the moment. Yeah, it's horrible when it's like that. You like, I don't know, like you just can't come up with new ideas. That's why I have to bounce between arts and crafts so I can at least do something. Yeah, and it keeps it takes your mind off it at the same time. You know, it gives your brain time to reboot, refresh. I'm thinking what we do today, if we do end up getting an alpha or something, alpha in the middle, I might attempt to go for the Alpha Pikachu and see if we can make a start on that. So I do need to get myself a Pikachu ready for the DLC at some point. I finished the last blanket of the year though last night. Nice. Yeah, you got to think. What is it? You've got what? About 10 days left for last post. I think it's around about the 14th. Between 14th and 16th, I think last posts are. I think I did it about 15 in total. That's not bad. How many have you done this year then? Because what was it? I can't remember what I said. That you would eventually get done by the end of the year. It was hats and I made 12. See, that's still good. 12 hats. But you think 12 lots of commission. Still good. That's a shiny. Boom! There we go. Aragon. Straight off the bat. Look at that. 7 minutes in. Well, not even that. Like 6 minutes in. We got our first shiny alpha of the day. We take those. And that's a new one I need as well. GG's. Thank you, Riri. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Right, I should have lost aggro. Okay, cool. Save? Oh yeah, save. That'd be that's a good shout. Ah, this is a new one. Is this Mega Dimension? Can't remember. Oh no, this is the Gengar song. I thought I had to include my boy Gengar. Oh, I didn't get the back shot. We'll go round. There we go. There's the back shot. And it's the one. There we go. We have it. We'll do a couple more. We've still got 5 in the middle. I'll probably do then for the first hour. We'll do the we're doing it, and then we'll go for the Pikachu for the next 2 hours. Double Dragonite. Oh, I love a cheeky early alpha. I'll do it in a sec. I'll update the list. Double head held on me. I had to get it up quick. Documents. Right, Alpha 19. There we go. Alright, let's make sure it's in its box. But that, yeah, like I said, that's a new one we needed for the, there it is. That's one we actually need for the living decks as well. That's Aragon taken off the list. Sweet. 19 alpha shiny Pokemon. I've actually got more alphas in this game than I do in Arceus at the minute. I didn't do too bad in Arceus for Mega hunting. Alpha hunting. To be fair, you did pretty well. Well, you think most of them come from hunting Infernape. Like the amount that I got through hunting that. I do need to do the spawn overload for like Charmander and all that at some point, which I want to do. See if I can get like an alpha shiny Charmander. I might get that set up for Monday. Get myself an Alpha Charizard. So yeah, after Mega Bond in Lumio City, we got the Mega Dimensions new song, which is the Lucario Mega Z. Then we got Dragonite's Quest. Then we got the Mega Dimension Quest, which is the going to be opening song for Thursday. And then we just had the Gengar one, so we got a few of them coming up. Alpha Roserade, I would have taken that. I need one of them. Don't need the Hippo though. There's the boy Charmander. But yeah, like I said, we'll do this for the first hour. And then we'll go for Pikachu. See if we can get ourselves an Alpha Pikachu. But the thing is, with the Pikachu, obviously, it's going to be... you know, you're not going to have as many checks because it's only one Pokemon. But it's just running back and forth. You need all the Alphas, yeah. Well, you think in the middle you get 67 different Alphas in there. So you think that's 67 out of 227 available Alpha Shinies. It's not an Alpha Raichu. Oh! Alpha Dragalge. Not Alpha, sorry. Normal. Boom! There's second shiny of the day. Cheeky, cheeky. I've already got that already, though. So that's another dupe. But we take them. I'm surprised, though. I've not seen, like, Roserade or anything. Like... I know a lot of people, especially like Matsu and that, she says like when she was hunting for the in the middle Pokemon, you saw like loads of what was it? Roserades, but I've not seen one yet. I seem to get the other side of it more. This would be where it'd be really good if you had like roller skates or something. You could just like buzz on through. It's either one side or the other, yeah, 100%. Like I've only seen one starter out of all the shinies that I've got in this area. I've only seen one starter, and that was the Tepig. Yeah, I think they messed up on not giving you all the roller skates. Do you think you'll ever get this game, Tyler? Like the battle system isn't. It's not as hard as you would think it is. It is like. It's still pretty, like, it's like, I don't know, like, to me it still feels like a turn-based, because you can't just pop each, like, move, because you do have a few seconds delay after, initiating the move. It's a lot of timing and coordination. Nah, that's fair. Like, the thing is, for me, I set my moves to the buttons to where I want it. Like, I just don't think I can waste that sort of money on something I would hate playing. No, that's fair enough. Like, the thing is, for me, like, I definitely think it's an upgrade up through from Legends Arceus, though. If Guy wants to get it, though, I would probably play it, at least try it. Yeah. No, that's fair. Like, the dodge roll and stuff don't feel as clunky as it does in ZA. Sorry, not ZA, Arceus. But yeah, no, that's the thing, like, you know. If you know that you ain't going to really enjoy it, like, you know, like you said, there's no point wasting money on it. But we haven't done too bad, though. 15 minutes? First 15 minutes of stream, and we've got 2 shinies. Some things are not going to be for me, and that's fine. No, yeah, no, that's 100%. That's totally fair. Like, I was, to be fair, when I found out it was like, sort of like a real-time aspect to the battle. I was actually, like, at first, I was like, and then I was like, oh, I don't know, I'd give it a go, because it would, you know, I don't mind. I'm not a great fan of change, but Flames of Victory. Love this tune. Alpha Tepid. Ooh. And a normal. But yeah, no, I am looking forward to Gen 10 though. Like, they definitely need to bring back gyms. I don't want it like a Lola. With, like, trials and stuff. Like, I don't mind the whole going to island type of thing. But I prefer gym battles. It gives you more, like, determination to go and, you know, do it. And I would totally get Gen 10 or anything else that isn't real time. But so far, from what I've read and stuff, they are going back to turn-based. I think, like you said, like I said yesterday, was I think it's just a Legends thing. Yo, Cal, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing today? I like the trials, to be fair, but I would have like more gym battles. Like, I get it, because you think you go to the 4 islands, 4 trials, but then you have to defeat the captains. So in total, it's like 8 gym leaders. It was just the whole totem thing I wasn't a great fan of. I'm at the train station, just got out of school. Yeah, hopefully school went well today. Hopefully it was a good day, man. We're already 2 shinies deep. We got the first alpha shiny within 5 minutes. And then we got a normal Dragalge about 5 minutes ago. I'm hungry now. I lost your keys. So sad. That's alright, it won't be long until you get home, hopefully, and then you can get some scran down here. Get a munch on. But it's not good when you lose your keys, though, man. How did you lose them? Did you, did they fall out of your rucksack or something? I know the feeling. I lost my bank card last week. Got a new one. Came through yesterday. I need to get a new phone case, really. So it don't happen again. Wild Zone 15 is the one I struggle with the most. Wild Zone 15. Is that the one with B-Drill? Yeah. Yeah, we've done alright on that, to be fair. We've got a few shinies off that. Where do you reset, though? Do you reset at the cafe? Yeah. Yeah, that's where I'll reset as well. Alpha Bulbasaur. Big boy. Big Bulba. Yeah, we managed to get Gorgeist, the Alpha Gorgeist. We've got a few Punkaboo there. We got B-Drill. Oh, and didn't we get Alpha Gang? Was Gengar there? Sure, we got Gengar. Maybe. Hang on. Does it tell me where I got it? What Wild Zone? Oh no, Wild Zone 20 we got it, didn't we? Oh, I need to move Dragalge actually. That needs to go in that one. I'm on the trains and my Wi-Fi's a bit laggy. Yeah, they're always quite laggy on trains, aren't they? I always find that. Oh, we get a double check on the middle. Yeah, even my brother-in-law, he got ZA. He's not done much though. He said he's like rank Y, so he hasn't really got much. But he just graduated from Cambridge University as well for his opticians thing. Yeah, so his graduation was Tuesday. The other half went up to Cambridge. But yeah, so he hasn't really had much time to like play games and stuff. But finally an optician now. Yeah, but he doesn't want to be an optician. But I think he wants to do something else. But he can do it. He just don't like doing it apparently. God, it has to be that long. God, has it been that long? Yeah. Yeah, he's been going for it for a while. All paid by Specsavers. They paid his intuition fee and everything for him to be there. And he got paid, what was it, still manager's pay while he was just a normal colleague. Because he had to obviously drop hours and stuff. Yeah, he does all right on there, to be fair. I mean, having to be close proximity of people's faces probably isn't the highlight of the job. I think it's just more he don't like some of the bits that take that you have to do while being there, like as an optician. But yeah, he's qualified as an optician now. But yeah, he gets spoilt rotten at his place. So he's just come back to the Waterlooville store because he was in the Havant one. But he moved to Havant to help him out. But he's like basically classed as like a store manager now as well. He can run a store himself. So he's done all right for himself, to be fair. I mean, he's set up for life if he decides to stay as an optician. But the funniest thing is, he started off in Asda's opticians. Because when we were younger, obviously we all worked at Asda's. Me, him, and his twin. And then his twin went to bakery. I was like basically a team leader on checkouts. And he was just normal checkouts. And then he ended up transferring to opticians. And then he left Asda's after a couple of years there. And then went to Specsavers, and he's been there since. People always need their eyes tested. Yeah, well, my kids, they go. So he does all my kids' eyes and stuff. And like my other half's eyes. But yeah, they got eyes like their mum. Not my eyes. My eyes are too good. For now, anyway. I say that, but for now. Yeah, anytime my eyes give me issues, as if I'm tired. And I can't, like, that's when, like, bright lights. But that's just due down to fatigue. One day it will hit you. Oh yeah, probably. Like my dad, he wears glasses, I think, for like TV and stuff, like watching TV and stuff. I don't think my mum wears them, but I've seen to be alright. But he's like, what, like 60 or. But I need to have good eyes. I ride motorbike. So I was talking to someone that used to work at my store, another manager that used to work at my store. I saw him yesterday at my shop, and we were talking about my new bike and stuff. And he was like, "Oh, he's got a new one because he's got a Harley now." And I said that I wanted to do the tour of the UK, ride all the way up to the top point of Scotland and come back. It'll probably take about a week up there and back. About 7-8 days. I want to do it at some point. It's probably best if you have good eyes on the bike. Oh yeah, definitely. You need it. Oh, my new coat come yesterday as well. So I have to give that a go in the morning, see how good it is. I picked it up on Black Friday deal, so it didn't cost nowhere near as much. So yeah, yesterday was a good day. Obviously, new bank card, new coat. Right, what are we looking at? Right, 30 minutes left of this then. I need to remember whereabouts it is. You have to hunt the Pikachu outside the wild zone. Oh, I think this wasn't this the Mega Lucario song. Oh no, this is Dragonite. So this next song playing in a couple of seconds is the new Thursday song. That was Dragonite, that one. So this is the new Mega Dimension one. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah, I wanted to do one for the Mega Dimension DLC, but obviously I've not been inside it yet, so I can't. Oh, Alpha Totodile. So it's like trying to write something that you can't see. So I'll probably make some more once it's out. Now that makes sense. It's the same with the Work Studio song for the 2025. Like, I wouldn't go into it, so it's harder to write something that you don't know about. So I didn't bother end up doing one in the end. Alpha Lucario. Love an Alpha Lucario. But yeah, I'll probably be streaming Boxing Day this year. And obviously I'll be live Christmas Eve. Them work days. So I'm hoping to be hoping to go live for about 4 PM Boxing Day. Alright, let's got another check on this place. Where's the now there they are. Should be around for both. Oh, nice. But yeah, so Christmas Eve will be 4 PM. Boxing Day should be 4. If not, it'll probably be 5. It all depends, because obviously once I've finished... Is that Shiny Flareon? I'll check it on the next reset. If it's still there, then it's a high chance it is. But yeah, Boxing Day should be 4, but could be 5. Because I ain't doing anything anyway, because I've got the day off the day after, so... you know, it's not like I've got much planned anyway. Oh, I think it is a Shiny Flareon, you know. I think we've just got our second alpha. No. Damn. No. It trolled me. Okay. Maybe not. Boo. Oh no. Tell me about it. Oh, Alpha Lucario, though. I generally thought that was an alpha Flareon, then. Shiny alpha Flareon. But yeah, so obviously I've booked annual leave for like half a day. Because I don't fancy working 9 hours on Boxing Day. Because I think our shop's only open for 10 hours anyway. So I'd be basically doing an open, close. So I've got it booked in that I should be finished by like 12:30. 12:30, 1 p.m. I was doing the stairs method in Area 3 for a shiny Litleo instead. Got a shiny Fletchling. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I got the Fletchling. Fletchling, I think, is actually harder to get than the Litleo, to be honest. But that's GG's, though. Love a shiny Fletchling. Alpha Fletchling as well. That makes sense. Well, we've got to go to my other half's nan and granddad's. I'm not sure if I'm meeting them there after work. So I'll probably just have to ride from work and then go to the grandparents. And then once we're there, and then the kids have like opened their stuff, because they normally do like Boxing Day lunch. And then we'll be there for probably a couple of hours, and then I'll get back, and then as soon as I'm back, and then obviously I'll feed the cats, and then get ready to be set up for stream. So yeah, I'm hoping to be live for 4. And then once I finish stream, I can play my new games. I ain't gonna really have time to play them Christmas evening, because obviously I've got work the day after. I actually might not be around Boxing Day if Kai wants to do something, because they're working both Xmas Day and even day. Ah, that's fair enough. I'll let you know. Yeah, that's fine. Yo, Xander, how's it going, my man? Good to see you, buddy. How you doing, man? Alpha Gardevoir. We could do with one of those, to be honest. Mythical Xander. How's it going, buddy? Hope you've been keeping yourself well, bud. Is it that time of the year when the mythical pops up? Finals are coming up, so got to lock in. Nah, man. I said, man, got to lock in. Get focused. Peaky finals. Hopefully they all go well, man. Have you studied good enough for it? Come on, Lucario. I'll be dabbling in the study. But I hope, like I said, man, hopefully they go well for you, bud. This Saturday I'm going to watch Zootopia and Zootopia 2. Oh, is that in the pictures, is it? Oh, big hippo. There's our boy we recently got, Aragon. Is it Agron? Aragon. I'm thinking of Lord of the Rings, isn't it? Agron? Yeah, Agron. Aragon. In the pictures, what are you, some 1920s man who owns a speakeasy? Speakeasy. Zootopia, that would be pictures, wouldn't it? Like cinema pictures. You gotta remember, I've got word it for the Americans as well, because they don't call it a cinema, do they? Like we do. They call it the pictures. So I'm trying to put it that everyone understands. Sort of a universal. They know what a cinema is. Oh, okay. But I'm sure they don't call it cinema. I'm sure they do call it the pictures. Double leafy on. Anyone need a leaf? Americans in chat, help please. Xander or no? Right, we're nearly at the Pikachu part now. Oh, on Charmander or Lucario, help me out, man. We need him. Oh, I better check the. Is it the Fletchling? No, nothing. So I don't think anything spawns in. Wonder if any. Oh no, it won't. It won't spawn up there because of the height thing. We got 3 shinies in this area though in the first hour. Is it 3? Ah, 2, isn't it? Or was it 2? Yeah, it's 2. It was the Flareon was a false shiny. We got Aggron and we got the Dragalge. That Flareon, yeah. Flareon throwing us off like that. To be fair, I would take like some of the key ones. Obviously, I'd like any of the starters, to be honest. Lucario and maybe a Tyranitar. Can't think today. Nah, it's understandable. Protecting the phone from the rain. Is it raining where you are? Oh, I know it was chucking it down this morning. I had a bit of a break in the rain earlier, so I ended up go shopping. And then I come back and start making new songs. And obviously fed the cats. Yeah, hopefully it's not too heavy. I'm aiming that if I pass out at around 8 PM, I won't get up too early. 8 PM's a good time. I think I went to bed at 10, 11 last night. And then I woke up at like 4:30, 5. And then I was like, I went to the toilet quick, and then I was just like, right. I laid back down. I was like, right, I'll get back up in a bit. So I put my head down for a couple of hours. So I was like, there's no way I'm getting up at like 5 AM when I've got a day off work. Even though I'll be up at 5 AM tomorrow for work. Not bad. Nah, well, you gotta have get the extra Z's in if you can. Bum, 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 bum. Right, we've got 12 minutes left of this area, and then we're going on Pikachu. That'd be like, I'm hoping we get a nice quick one on the Pikachu. But yeah, no, my plan Boxing Day. Once work's done, seen the other half grandparents and that. Chill out, play some PS5, play some of my new games. I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet though. I might play Silent Hill. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe a bit of Digimon. Chill out and then back to work on the Sunday. But next year I'm quite lucky because I do have most of it off. I've got to work New Year's Day though next year. Wow, 2027. I might try and find some spooky horror Christmas films. Have you seen McDonald's at the moment? Have got the Grinch menu on. You saw that? Yeah, they can put, what is it, like pickles in your pickle flavouring in your like fries. I was like, they best not be doing that to my fries. I don't like pickles. Like gherkin chips. Ugh. Can't think of anything worse. My other half said about it, and she was like, "Oh, they sound really nice," because obviously she likes like pickles and whatever. No, I was like, "Yeah, maybe for you." I was like, I'd fume if they delivered me like some fries and had gherkins all over it. I would love those fries, to be honest. But I get it. Obviously, if people like that sort of stuff, that's fair enough. I don't know. I don't like the taste of gherkins. No, I remember when last time I had McDonald's, they hid one because I bought like a double cheeseburger. I was like, oh, I'll have it just, you know, a double cheeseburger and what. And I opened it up, and sometimes they give you like one like pickle, maybe sometimes two. So I opened up the bun, and there was a gherkin in it. So I was like, okay. So I took that out, and I was like, right, there must be none. Yeah, they hid one in between the double patty, and I bit into it, and I was like, oh no. It was alright. I just, you know, pulled it out and just carried on. But yeah, it was a bit of a shock to the system when I literally bit into it. Not surprised. Horrible, horrible feeling. It was like when I was a kid and my mum used to make me eat my veg. It was like veg I didn't like, especially like peas. I would just swallow them whole, so I didn't have to chew it and taste it. You love peas? Oh, nah, don't like them. But yeah, like loads of stuff. Like I used to have to eat as a kid, and I would just like swallow it. Alright. 6 minutes left. Come on, give us another shiny before we move on. I do need a Pangoro though. There's a few that I still need in it. Be right, no worries. Still a few that I need in that area. No alpha there. Ooh. It's a shame that ain't an alpha shiny. I didn't mean to put a cursor there. I'm on my bus going home. Loads of transport you have to do then. Nearly home, shouldn't be too long. My hands are cold from the rain. Time to get those gloves out. That's one thing I can't do without is my gloves.
Let's play Jonny picks up a cheeky Pokeball, looking to catch them all. One by one, we're ticking them off our list, using the white and red. Prem ball, it shakes 3 times and the sparkle click says it.
They do some really good added ones, to be fair. Oh, free check on the middle. And on the Bulbasaurs and that. Where's the other?
Let's make some noise for your UK shiny hunter. LPJ doing hunts nearly every day, bringing more heat than my boy Killer Zero. Hitting you with the palm Lucario switches. Out for a cheeky water slide. Ice sing you a song that we bring can go along to dream.
No, nothing there.
Another day, let's float away. Alarm clock start the day. We're gonna be late for Oaks giveaway.
Oh, is that Raichu shining? No, run! It's gonna thunderbolt me. Run. That thunder hurts so much.
Johnny's on the hunt in the world of Pokemon today. Shiny sparkle shining bright with his 3DS. He's on the hunt tonight. Johnny's got his system ready, press play. Hunting shiny Pokemon every single day. On his adventure through the
Yeah, I think the next time we do
no need to
maybe Area 20, I might do the spawn overload for like Charmander and that. Start getting some of these starters in. I need to start making a dent in them.
shiny hunt, it's a special fate. From X to Y or Omega,
How many
Johnny's in the zone, making it look so easy.
oh, I've got 12. Okay.
A lot of hype, the shiny Pokemon will never be far apart.
Still haven't decided what team I'm gonna go with for the DLC.
Shiny Pokemon will find them you know. With the 3DS, we'll never be late. On a shiny hunt, it's a special fate.
Chikorita as
The
well.
world of Pokemon adventures never done. Johnny shining through and the hunt's always fun. With each new find, a new story is told. Let's play
There we go.
Johnny's Hunt for
Alright, last check, and then we'll go and move on to the Pikachu.
Johnny on the hunt we go. Shiny Pokemon will find them you know.
Nothing there. Welcome back.
We'll never be late. On a shiny hunt, it's a special fate. Catch 'em all, and we're shining bright with Johnny on the hunt. We'll make it right. Let's play Johnny, it's a shining night.
Grab some of these because we need the berries. Alright, nothing. Okay, right, Area 6. I think I need to be here.
Hey, it's Johnny, coming at you live on the
So where's the best place?
where the shiny vibes thrive with the controller in hand and a heart full of dreams.
Right, we'll travel there then.
Shinies are so it seems. Every encounter, the thrill is real. Gotta catch 'em all. That's the deal. Shiny, shiny, gotta make them gleam. Johnny's here living the Pokemon dream. Let's play Johnny on a shiny quest.
Collection.
We're doing our best, shiny Pokemon.
Is it here? I can't remember. No. Alright, it's over there, I think. Yeah. I do like the mechanic of saving the Pokeballs. Yeah, it's a good little. Oh yeah, here we are. Yeah. Right, so out there. But yeah, no, it's a good little mechanic to have. Right. I'll grab this thing. I think this would be the better spot. Be the quicker. Well, I suppose it's, don't you have to be like 50 in it? Yeah, we'll do it like that. I would like it if they brought that into Gen 10. Hopefully they do. Or would it be that here? Yeah, I think this would be quicker here.
Yo, it's Let's Play Johnny on the screen tonight. Catching all these Pokemon, feeling out of sight. From Pikachu to Charmander, let's take flight. Streaming live, get ready for gaming light. Let's play Johnny with the Pokeball. Gonna catch 'em all.
I would need to change it then on Pikachu quick.
Join the crew no matter where you are.
I don't know if I've got a Pikachu.
Every badge, every battle, every
I'll just get a new one here. It'll tell me if I have.
fun begin. Johnny's got the skill and the thrill within. Leveling up every moment, you'll see him grin. Let's play
No, I didn't.
Join the crew no matter where you are. Late night adventures with Johnny right here. Every stream, every scream, watch with cheer. From the first round to the legendary tier. Let's play Johnny. Let's make it clear.
Cool.
Mystic quest, crazy test, Johnny's always on. Searching for those shinies from dusk till dawn.
There we go.
Comfortable bond, solid as a rock.
So people can see what we're hunting now. I want to see if it actually changes. I think that was female then. Yeah, that's female. Alright. So it should be changing. And that's male. Okay, cool. Alright. We'll just do it like this then. Yeah, female again. If you catch this one, will you have caught one in every game? Hopefully we get the Pikachu quickly. Pikachu? Johnny one. I get one in. I don't think I got one in Sword and Shield. I've got one in Arceus. I've got one in Scarlet and Violet. Get one in this. Obviously, I got one in Let's Go. Caught one in Pokemon Go. I've caught one in X and Y. I think. Guess you need to get one in Sword and Shield. The thing is, the only reason I never really caught one in Sword and Shield is because technically I didn't need one because I already had it. But yeah, I've nearly caught one in every Switch game. I've caught like shinks in near enough every game. Oh, BDSP. Did I get one in BDSP? No, I don't think I got one in BDSP either. I think getting one for every game would be a good challenge. Yeah, I'd still need to get one in Ultra Sun and Moon, like Charmander. Yeah, so like Charmander, I've had in every game. Obviously, minus Arceus, because obviously it's not in it. But you think I've got a Jumbo? No, have I not? No, I don't have. No, I don't have Jumbo. Sorry, I'm missing a Jumbo Charmander. I've got Destiny, Destiny Mark Shiny Charmander. Every possible game, yeah. Obviously, I caught a Charmeleon in X and Y. So I've got a shiny Charizard in X and Y. Obviously caught one in Let's Go. Had a shiny Charmander in BDSP. Sword and Shield. Scarlet and Violet. And obviously yet to get one in this game. I was just making sure. I was thinking. I saw it constantly be female, and I was like, "Oh, it might be a shiny." The thing is, running like this, you can get quite a few checks. To be honest, it's not that slow to do checks. That's still pretty impressive. But it's the same with like Magikarp though. Magikarp's another one that I've seen to get a lot of. Like I've had a Magikarp in near enough every game. I think the only one I haven't got Magikarp. Did I get one in? Oh, I think BDSP was the only one I didn't do it. I think Magikarp has been on every game. I mean, it's BDSP, that's fair. It's just more like Pokemon that generally are hunted in like BDSP with stuff like I generally needed. Like, it's weird like how certain Pokemon still manage to be like I end up shiny hunting even though I don't need it yet. Like my main focus was stuff that I originally like obviously needed. So. Definitely hard to see Pikachu over. I don't think it helps with that green, like the barrier. Yeah, you can't see it at all. I'll zoom in for you. It's there. Walking home. Hopefully you get home safe, man. Oh, damn. Yeah, so obviously we get within range of it and obviously the 70 plus distance to make it respawn. But then, like, if it is shiny, we then have to travel to Area 6. Go in, climb up the ladder, catch it. See, that looks shiny. I'll check. If that turns female, then we know it's not shiny. That kind of looks like an orange yellow. It's another male. I'll do a couple of more resets and just check to see if it changes female. So obviously if it changes to a female, it's not shining. Yeah, it's not shining. That's a female tail now. It just, I don't know, it had that sort of, like shiny sort of, it did look darker, to be fair. And it won't sparkle from up here either, from where I am. Is there two up there? No, it's just the one. I wonder if these spawn down here. If you get the Meditite down there, well, I'd probably have to come all the way down. This takes a bit longer, I suppose. Well, I'm 39, so the Meditite should technically be in spawn distance. As long as you're within 50 meters, it should thingy. I'll check. I'll do a couple more checks on the Meditite. It takes a bit longer to do each check. So yeah, it should be a normal Meditite down there. But obviously I don't really need Meditite, so no harm in checking. Nah. But then you got to think, being here, where that Pikachu is, I'm 48 within distance. So those Meditite, even though they're not technically there, they should be resetting because I'm within that 50 meter radius. Because you got to think, that's 48 there. So if you were to do a straight line across, the other one spawns right in that corner there, so then that would technically make it like 46, 45 in that corner there. So that's still within the 50 meter. But if it isn't, it's not, like, you know. Can't judge distance. I woke up yesterday morning wheezing, and this morning it turned into the nastiest head cold, cough. So I went into work to tell them I won't be coming in today, and I brought my roof in, which is like 2 organic butternut squash soups. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better, JJ, man. That time of the year where it all comes out. You went into work to say you weren't coming into work. See, we're not allowed to do that. Because they'll be like, well, you're fit enough to come into work. Fit enough to walk in, but you can't think. I can't think straight, sorry.
Jonny is a devil in disguise with the horns and the
Telephones exist. Like Malcolm does it. He's at work all the time. He self-certified himself last week, and then rang me up last Friday to tell me he self-certified himself, and I was like, and then said like obviously he's ringing up sick, and I was like, why are you ringing up for, man? If you've signed yourself off for a week, you don't need to ring up. And he's like, oh. I'm like, mate, you're like 67 years old. How do you not know this? I don't drive, and they're aware of that. Luckily, I'm a trooper. I know, but I needed a few things. JJ's defense, I turned up to work with a broken ankle, which work didn't believe I had. Oh, yeah, but that's a bit different, to be fair. If you've got a broken bone, and they don't believe you, and then you rock up with, like, a cast on, you know, and be like, well, you're telling me now that I don't have a broken bone. I was en route to the hospital. Oh, what? And work was on the way through. Yeah, that's fair enough. Just got home. Glad you got home, man. Enjoy your time. Chilling out. It was a precast stage. Oh, okay. But Malcolm, he lives like 3 minutes from the shop. But we had to keep telling him that he can't keep shopping in the shop while he's off sick. My foot was black, yeah, no doubt. Especially being like broken, obviously bruised and everything. Our union and work is very understanding. Plus, I have 19 and a half sick hours left from 2021. Place you are off sick from, because it's Malcolm. He ain't got a clue. But yeah, he'd come down first thing in the morning, right? He's off sick. And he'd come down first thing in the morning, buy himself a coffee and a couple of pastries, like Danishes. And we're like, Malcolm, you can't keep coming into the shop. You're off sick. You're not allowed. But this is my shop. And I'm like, there's a shop, like, I don't know, like 30, 40 steps away from us. Go and use that one while you're off. Hate Malcolm on your bar. Trust me, you'd hate him even more if you had to work with him. Where else am I going to shop? If it's your only shop in the area, that's a bit different. But, you know, when you've got a couple of shops in the area, then use a different shop. If you're sick, don't come into the shop. Yeah. Especially the place that you work. Because the thing is, they see it in their eyes as that you're well enough to come down to the shop or store. They take good care of you. Also germs. Yeah. Well, Malcolm at the minute's got his good friend hernia. So he's been telling everyone about that. So at the minute he's got a fit night for light duties. Ugh. Yeah. So what's going on? Not much. We're just checking for an alpha shiny Pikachu. Oh, I need to skip this. But yeah, no, so I literally come back off annual leave and he was like telling me all about it, telling customers about it. And we had to tell him, we were like, you can't keep, you know, speaking to the customers about it. It's inappropriate. I'm being grilled for getting a few things I needed for my head cold. Being grilled, not so much grilled, but yeah. Dun, 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 dun. Unless your name is Malcolm UN. The thing is, like I said, JJ, if it's your only store in the area, it's a bit different. But then if you live with someone else, then you know, they can always do it unless they're incapable of doing so. But we were talking about Malcolm. Nah, my name ain't Malcolm. But Malcolm has 2 stalls right next to it's my shop that I work at, and then 30 feet from my store is another corner shop or corner store. So when he's off ill, he needs to be using that store and not our store. Companies are different, man. Let's see it as like if you're up and about, you're capable to coming in to work. But I'll find out anyway within the next few days, because he's got an appointment on the 9th about it. But yeah, so wasn't he supposed to retire? Yeah, but he said that he didn't want to, did he? Because he likes annoying people. And that was the only reason. And then he moaned about getting taxed so much because of his state pension, personal pension, and obviously his wages on top of all that. And then moaned that he was getting taxed like 300 quid a month. And I was like, ah, well, retire then. Well, not being funny, I wouldn't be working and getting taxed 300 quid a month. But he said that he can't afford to retire, basically. And I was like, well, then that was your stupid idea, withdrawing all of your personal pension. Because he literally withdrew it, even though he got taxed on it. You know, like he says, the ATM machines are going to be taken over the world. Start becoming like Terminators. Why would you do that? Because he ain't got a clue. Like, because the thing is, you get taxed on. You get, what is it? Tax free for the first 20. If you withdraw 20% of your private pension. I think it's 20% tax free, and then after that obviously you get taxed on it. And then he withdrew all of it, and then obviously he gets his state pension as well as his working wages, and then the wonders why he gets taxed so much. But then he's got to realise as well, if he, say for example, he retires, and he's got his private pension that he's got a big chunk of, and then he gets his state pension every month, I don't think he quite realises that his tax will go, like, down by a lot. He would, like, pay hardly any tax whatsoever, but he's a bit, like, well, in my eyes, he's thick. Like, there's no sugarcoating it whatsoever. He's very frustrating to work with. Yeah, he would be equally getting the same amount if he just didn't do the hours. Yeah, exactly. I think he does like 20 hours, 20 plus hours. So you think of all that money's saving as well. That's why you get a financial planner. I don't know about England, but in Canada, registered pensions are tax deferred until you retire, or the age you're supposed to take it out, and even then, it's run on a payment system. Yeah, so over here, JJ, he's old enough to retire, but we have our state pension, which you're given by the government for being retirement age, as well as when you work, obviously you have your private pension. But so like the state pension here be paid every month, and then you would then do monthly payments normally if you're got a brain with your private pension. But at the minute you get taxed because of the way that the government have changed it. You get taxed on state pension as well. You never used to. They've only literally brought it in this year. This April they brought it in that everyone, all the elderly, get taxed on their pension. So even with your private pension, you get taxed on it. So you've worked and taxed on that money, and then you get taxed on it again. So they've like screwed people over. But you know, with us, we can withdraw 20% of our private pension without being taxed on it. Oh, is that shiny? There we go. There's our first one. We got a shiny. That's definitely got to be shiny. Right. Save that quick. But yeah, and then obviously he's still working as well. So then he's being income taxed on his working wages. So he gets taxed on state pension, private pension, and obviously his working. The pension tax runs on the 2% CPI, Canada Growth Index, year after year. Yeah, but ours is different. Because our government has screwed us over with tax increase. So they get more money and we get less. Alright, back in a minute. I'm going to go pee. Alright, it's back. Right, let's go and grab this Pikachu then, shall we? And then we have to wait a 5-minute timer. Any, no thingies there, though. Alright. Actually. Save it here. Welcome back, thank you. Ooh, shiny sound. There it is. Right, making sure we got the Prem ball ready. Back shot. Boom, and there it is. Level 40 shiny Pikachu. And then we'll go for area 20 for a minute while we wait for it to respawn, and then we'll come back. Right, we need to change that to 20 though. My body reacts so much better to medicine these days. I'm thankful for it. Glad you oh, something. Did I just hear shiny? Hang on. No, I must not have then. Thought I heard the shiny noise. Might have been the music. Alright, we'll put the music back on. No, I'm glad the medicine's working though, Jojo. Alright, I may as well wait here for a new day. Get a new spawn. Alright, 5 minutes, so basically 25-2. I've got to go back for the Pikachu again. Ibuprofen is just potassium salts. Yeah, but ibuprofen is just anti-inflammatory. Unless yours are different to ours. As Mantis. If I've got a cold, I'll just take but then you said you got a head cough, didn't you? So obviously, unless your glands are swollen, I'd just take paracetamol, to be honest. A few more minutes. Couple more checks. In here. That Lucario could have been shiny though, couldn't it? Might have to put the Pikachu in my team, you know. Do it myself. Alpha Charmander. Get the boy out. And it's a lad as well. Look at him. Oh, big Pikachu. Couple more checks. Yeah, and then I'll head back, straight back to the, straight back for another Pikachu. Pop it away for a minute. Because by the time we get there, and then get to the area, then it should have respawned. I'll check up here quick. Alright, we'll do one more check and then I'll head back over. Should still have the marker there, shouldn't we? Right, I need to be here basically. Last check. That does put your shiny total to 3 now. It does. 2 alphas, 1 normal. Not a bad one today. Hey, I caught the shiny Pyro. Sadly, it wasn't an alpha. GG's on the Pyro though. Still good shiny. The Mega looks really cool. You gonna keep trying until you get the alpha? Alright, let's head over. Let's get ourselves another Pikachu then, shall we? Big boy Pika. Let's grab that. Probably not because I haven't even beaten the game. Oh, that's fair enough. I think I ran straight past it, you know. Run down this way. Oh yeah, this is the area. Alright, I was in the right area. Alright, Pikachu should spawn back in now. Here we go. Pikachu's back. You planning on beating the game soon? Or you just gonna keep shiny hunting? Do you imagine getting 2 Pikachus in a string? Technically, I need 3, but yeah. Shiny Pikachu looking at you like amazing. Not enough. We love Pikachu. It's the little blop 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 when it's running. Hang on, let me pause it quick. You hear it. It's like got his cute little foot sounds. Teeny steps, yeah. I think I'm going to be shiny hunting again when I beat the game and get the shiny charm. How many battles have you done out of the 1,000? Not that many. I think when I completed the game, I made sure I was already over halfway done. It depends on how you want to do it, because most people did it through, what was it, the Royale? I thought the Royale took longer. Granted, you can earn more money, but is that another one already? No. I thought the Royale took longer than my method, the way that I did it, because I ended up going to Cafe 1 and doing my battles there. And you would do 3 battles within a minute. And then just keep doing that. Like, you earn money off it. It costs you, what is it, 1,000? Is it, no, 3,000 Poké Dollars, I think, or something like that. I don't want to be too over level. No, that's fair enough. Like, once you've beaten the base story, I mean. Obviously, you're going to need level 100 plus, well, 100 a level 100 Pokemon for the DLC. You go into it under any of your Pokemon under 100, you're going to have a really hard time. Because that's what I need to start doing. Start getting the side on the team that I want to take into the DLC, and I've got to get them all to 100. Obviously, like for Alligator, Dragonite, they're already 100. But I'll probably take my shiny one in. Well, I might just use my normal Dragonite, to be fair. And I think, do I have an Alpha Charmander? Sure I have. I've got one in there somewhere. Yeah, there. And then I'll probably level this up to 100. Get it to a Charizard. So I've got an Alpha Charizard for the DLC. What do you think about Mega Lucario Z? I like it. I think it's alright. I like the design. I prefer normal Lucario though. But I want to see what the shiny looks like. Like, I think the design's fine. The only letdown on the whole Z, Mega Lucario Z, is the typing. Oh, I don't know. I think it's really good. I'm a big Lucario fan anyway, so. I don't know how that it's not a ghost or psychic type. Yeah, I could see it being a water type though as well. Like fighting water, fighting ghost, fighting psychic. They would have been like my three picks for it, to be honest. Or it could have been still water. I think it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks really good. But then I like Mega Zeraora as well. Like, I'm looking forward to being able to put my shiny Zeraora in the game and then having a look at the shiny. Once we get home compatible. Didn't take me as long as I thought. Took us what, 30 minutes to get a shiny Alpha Pikachu. Yeah, it wasn't long. I think that's normal. Yeah, that's normal. What's its that female again? Oh no, it's male that time. Okay. So I was going to say, if it's because we've had constant back-to-back females consistently. So I was like, if it was female, I'd have like probably just gone and double checked. I don't know. I thought the shiny was more obvious in the evening than it is during the day. But I was contemplating having 2 Lucarios in my team. One for the X and one for the normal Mega, and one for the Mega Z. Because the only downfall with Mega Z is obviously you burn through your Mega Gauge quicker. Obviously it fires off moves or listens to commands quicker. But then I suppose, like, I could always have a different Pokemon, have the Lucario as the Z, and then just use something else. So then if it's like right near the, I don't know, say like right near the end of battle, and then I could quickly Mega Evolve the Lucario Z, and then just finish the battle quicker. Because I'm sure we're going to get more Rogue Mega Evolutions to fight in the DLC. That's female that time. But yeah, I don't know. I can't decide what team I want to go with. Yeah, there's probably going to be a fair few more. But the way that they lights back. The way that they've worded it, there's going to be more Z Mega Evolutions. And if the leaks are correct, then I already know what they're meant to be. I just don't know what their designs are. But if the leaks are real from the new Megas, there's going to be some interesting ones that I would have never given a Mega. Like the like Cheeky Sausage, like I wouldn't never have given that out. Like, I just think it's a useless Pokemon. Like, there could have been so many. Like, people have been asking for, like, Luxray and stuff like that. But to be fair, if you look at Zeraora, it does have inspiration of, like, a Luxray type of Pokemon design. When we get ready for the evening time, I'm going to stand there so I can get a double check on it. Didn't run away further enough. Want to see Mega Magikarp. It was someone said to me, "Here you go, I'll wait here." Yeah, and then we'll get the double spawn. Someone said to me about the Raichu, the X and Y. Hear me out. Mega Turtonator. If Drampa got one, why not him? Yeah, Turtonator would be a cool one to get, to be honest. But, yeah, so obviously Raichu getting 2 and 1 looking very much like a Pikachu was Pokemon's way of giving Pikachu a Mega. but it's just named Mega Raichu X. No, Y, sorry. Mega Raichu X is my favourite out of the two. But yeah, imagine a Mega Magikarp. Like half Magikarp, half Gyarados. You can't pick a favourite. Like, don't get me wrong, I like Raichu Y. I just prefer Raichu X. It resembles a Raichu, and I really like the design on its tail. I think that's pretty cool. Like, Mega Baxcalibur is just meh to me. Literally don't change. Just has a sword for it. Like, they could have come up with a bit of a better design, to be fair. Like, more, like, you know, you could get, like, icicles. You know, like it was over, so sort of like over frozen, or in, like a frozen state. Dun, dun, dun. Like the ice, the power of the ice typing is like sort of like taking over the dragon side of it. Dun, 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 dun. Yo, NT, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing today, mum? Dun, dun, dun. I was gonna say, what happened to my Pikachu? There it is. There should be a Mega Eevee. Mega Eevee, that would be pretty cool. You caught Mewtwo, GG's? What board did you end up catching it in? Ultra Ball, nice. Ultra Ball for an ultra tough Pokemon. If we get this other Pikachu in time, I might go and test my luck on Riolu. I'm just doing ranked for the Chestnut Knight. Good luck, man. Hopefully you get it nice and quick. I still need to do mine, to be honest. Any ideas for a mega for anyone? Even someone in chat, I will make it to my Fakemon region. Mega Luxray. Need a Mega Luxray. Electric Dark type. What it always needed. Have I ever said how much I appreciate y'all? Appreciate it, JJ. Please, I beg for a Mega Clogsire or Quagsire or Clogsire. Yeah, Quagsire would be a cool. Definitely Quagsire for Mega. That'd be a cool one. I love Quagsire. Me and the boy Quagsire in Scarlet and Violet. You too? Yeah, Quagsire's cool. I'm a big fan of like Wooper and Quagsire anyway. He's your third fave. I think Quagsire would probably be in my top 10. Like, I've got so many favourites. Like Ampharos, really love. Trying to think who would be my third. Don't know, it's tough. Because it'd either be like Dragonite, Gengar, or Ampharos. Would be like probably my third favourite. They're definitely like in my top 10. Behind Wooper and Paldean Wooper. Yeah, Clogsire's alright. I prefer Quagsire out of the two though. Bum, 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 bum. Fairs anyways. I'll be in stream just for talking because I'm trying to get the rank stuff. Yeah, no worries, man. Good luck on the rank stuff. Hopefully you get it nice and quick. I still need to do ranked for my my Mega Stones. I've got, obviously, I only did Season 1 for the Greninja, but I haven't done Season 2 or Season 3 yet. I like weird guys, so mine would be Trapinch. Trapinch is cool. I like Trapinch. Good luck with the rank. I'm still gonna wait for Q is higher than S, but it's lower, isn't it? If you're going from Z, oh yeah, Q is higher than S, yeah. Yeah. Sorry, I had to think then. I was like, yeah. No, yeah, Q is... Yeah, so... Q is higher. But yeah, what am I? I'm rank Z? Oh, do I get... I haven't connected to get my Season 1 rewards, I don't think. Yeah, season ended. Oh, I was rank Z anyway. So I didn't do it. That way. I did it. I can't even remember. Did I even get the my rewards for Season 1? I think I might have. Can't remember. I didn't get too high anyway. I think I was only like rank I. Or rank E, or maybe? I don't know. Something like that. I didn't bother going to A. I couldn't be bothered. Hopefully you did. Yeah, I'm sure it did. I'll do this one and then get to this and then wait for the day. Oh, there we go. And we'll wait for the day to spawn, get another check. Yeah, I'm sure I did. But I need to do it on my second playthrough. I need to get the Greninja and all that for that playthrough. I'll probably do it at some point. There ain't no rush for me to do it. But they have said use Mewtwo. Mewtwo's apparently like extremely broken in ranked at the minute. Like Mewtwo Y. As long as you get it at some point. But to be fair, you never know. I don't... Like, people think that they're going to get rid of the original 3 at the end of this season. And honestly, I don't think they will. Especially for people that are getting the game for, like, Christmas. Maybe after rank 4, then... Season 4, sorry. They might. But... just so they can start getting in the Mewtwo Y is cracked, is it? I've seen a lot of people say it's like really good to use. But you'll probably see like lobbies with just using Mewtwo. But yeah, you got the Hoenn starters apparently for Season 5. Like Season 5, 6 and 7 will be the Hoenn. So maybe they get rid of the original lot then, but I don't know. Like I said, I'll wait for the week before, like always, and I'll get the. I'll make sure I have the Delphox and that on my main copy. But I'll wait for the week before, and then I'll just crack on with it. If not, then I can get rank S. Won't take me long. Give me like 10 minutes. Sensible. Well, you think the week before, like, you know. No, it's not it. So I actually got it yesterday, but I can't find it in my stone list. You might have had a bug. If it's not in your stone list, then you've got it. I know people were having that issue with Delphox at night. You found it? Okay. But, yeah, because people, you had to wait to the end of the season. Gotta go, no worries. Have a great day. Yeah, you had to wait to the end of the season, and then when we got the update, light's gone again. They give it to you. It's waiting in your rewards. Yeah, I did. Yeah, did you pre-ordered the DLC? Because I did. The items, and the items look cool. Yeah, I got DLC on day one. I've had the DLC from thingy. It's gonna be well cool. Yeah, I'm not streaming the Wednesday when it comes out, but I'll be live the Thursday. It's only so I can make some progression on the DLC. So when I come to the Thursday, obviously I'm hoping that I've got some like mega dimension berries or whatever they're called, and stuff, so I can start shiny hunting, like just focus on that. But because I can't play it on Wednesday anyway. Well, I've got work anyway Wednesday. So I'll be playing it once I finish work. And then I'll try, like I said, I'll try and make some progression in the DLC, and then come the Thursday, Friday, it'll be back to shiny hunting, and then hopefully we get some shinies in the new thingy space Lumiose. And then Friday evening after stream, I'll probably carry on with the DLC. Dun, dun, dun. Fairs, I just needed to beat my living deck so I can get the shiny Pokemon from home when it comes compatible. Oh, you mean the mythical thing? Yeah, no, that's fair. Because you know it's going to be you'd need the living decks of the DLC as well to get it. I'm really hoping it's Hooper or Volcanion. I don't know, they've got so many. It'd probably be Diancie, to be fair, because Pokemon Go's next tour is the Kalos tour in February, and if you buy the research ticket, you can get the shiny Diancie from it. So we'll probably be get given the Diancie. Is that shiny? I can't tell from here. Don't look at it. Nah, it's normal. I want it to be Victini, but I remember that Victini is Gen 5 and it won't be. Yeah, it probably won't be Victini. But you never know. But the thing is, Victini's not even in the game, so it'd only be something would be given that's compatible. But you never know though. After Gen 10, it might be Gen 5 remakes. We might get it there. Victini. Because we've already got Caldio for Gen 5. Or it'd be something like, I don't know. They've got choices though, haven't they? You know, you got so many Pokemon that need their shinies. You got it's Marshadow's Gen 6, isn't it? Because you got things like Marshadow, Megaena, which is Gen 6, but it was made in a Gen 7. No, Gen 7. Is it Gen 7? I thought it was Gen 6. Because Megaena is Gen 6. Yeah, I think they are Gen 6. But Megaena wasn't... Because it was meant to be released in Pokemon Z, which never happened. So they released it in Gen 7. Or was it Diancie I'm thinking of? No, it was... Arca. No, Megaena. I'm sure Megaena is in the... Is it the Hooper one? Megaena. Or was that the Zoroark one? I can't remember. Google says Gen 7 for both. Oh, is it Gen 7? I'll have a look at my Pokedex. It'll tell you where it is. Because Google might just say from the games. Let's have a look. It might be Gen 7. You might be completely right. Yeah, Marshadow. Yeah, Marshadow Megaena's Gen 7. Yeah. What was the one I'm thinking of? Gen 6. Diancie. Yeah, because you got Volcanion, Hooper, and Diancie are the mythicals of Gen 6. And Gen 5, that must be yeah, Genesect, yeah. Yeah, Meloetta obviously we've already got. So where's Victini then? Is that the start of Gen 5? Yeah. Start of Gen 5, yeah. Yeah, so Gen 5 remakes could be Victini or Genesect. Because obviously we've already got the Caldio and Meloetta. And then, yeah, Gen 6 would be probably Diancie, to be honest. And that's my best bet. Unless there's... If we get the... if we get Legends Gala next, then they could probably do maybe Victini for that. I don't know. Or Hooper for that, or something. Can't remember. That's what I mean. I always thought they were meant to be in it, and it was just they released it. I know Zygarde was released in Gen 7. Fair enough. Anyways, got to go. See you in a bit. Appreciate you being here. Is that it? Keep an eye on that. It's a male. So. No, it's female. Alright, so that wasn't shiny. Yeah, so obviously They released the Zygarde into the Gen 7 games. But it was meant to be the whole thing for Z, Pokemon Z version, which they never did, which then it got implemented into Sun and Moon. That's why, like, you got the Zygarde cells and stuff that you got to pick up. So you can get, like, Zygarde at 50% form and 100% form and whatever. Look at old Sandy over there. Pikachu, you getting your steps in, lad? Oh man, Sandy. Sandy! Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I'll probably go back for Riolu tomorrow, though. For tomorrow's stream. See if we can get Riolu. It's going to make you wait for the next Pikachu. Yeah, it's going to be like, wow, we're giving you one really quick. So you're going to have to wait for that one. Sensborn hopefully will be more alive tomorrow. Yeah, that's alright. I'm hoping that I'll still have energy by the time I get home, because tomorrow's technically today the shop is back to normal with consistent deliveries, like our consistent schedule for deliveries. So tomorrow it'll be my first shift where we're back to normal, because I had a delivery 12 cage delivery on Wednesday, where normally we don't have deliveries on a Wednesday. But from when the shop opened, they give us a delivery every day for a week. So tomorrow we're technically now back to normal. Hopefully it would be normal. Well, I'm hoping it'd be alright. And Malcolm, don't frustrate me tomorrow. Because Wednesday, it was just being himself, to be fair. We've, so he not, like, when we open on a Wednesday, he does the, like, the papers and the magazines that come in. And it normally takes him about 2.5 hours to do papers and magazines. And so with the refit and everything, they've cut our magazine range down, like, by half. So we don't have nowhere near as many. Still took him 2 hours and he still wasn't done. And I lost it. So I just walked out there. I was like, right, pack it up. Get it out. No more. Because I had a delivery at this point. I was like, you're not taking all this time just to do magazines. Like, there's no need for it. That's awful. Oh, yeah, it just takes his sweet time with it. And like, yeah, I had enough at that point. I was like, nah, get rid of it. You've had more than enough time to do it, so I ain't messing about. Magazines ain't even hard. No, it's because he sits there looking at, like, not so much like looking at them, like, through them, but looking at, like, the cover, and then, like, staring into space, like, not focusing, just looking at the stand. Like, where's this guy? Well, read the title. Take off the old one, put the new one on. If it says Men's Fitness or Women's Weekly or something like that, look for Men's Fitness or Women's Weekly. Take off that one, put the new one out. It's not hard. But yeah, he takes his sweet time with it, and it gets frustrating. And then he was working flowers on Wednesday, and we got the cage was right next to the flower stand. And beforehand, we used to have like a portable flower stand that we used to put outside the front of the shop. And he said to me, he was like, Jonny, where's the flowers go now? Do they still go outside? I was like, no. I was like, the flower stand's right next to you. Oh. Like, it is literally next to the place you're working. How have you not seen? There's flowers in... Oh. In the thingy. Jesus Christ. Yeah. It's thick. That's what it is. And then he said to me, he was like, oh, I can't find black seedless grapes. I was like, okay. And he was like, oh, there's no ticket that says 551 on it, which is the last 3 digits of the barcode. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I was looking at him, like, I'm sure I saw them Sunday. So I was like, okay. So I had a look at the ticket, and I was like, grabbed the pack, put it into the spot, and I was like, it goes there, Malcolm. Oh. You've just told me you've looked and you couldn't see the ticket. Like, it is right there. Head height. It's not like it was right at the bottom or right at the top or anything like that. It was right in the middle of eyesight. And he just didn't see it. But it's silly things like that that does it to me. Always on, like, just on a shift. The term is weapon on it. And, what is it? I know the word as well. And, it's on the tip of my tongue. Incompetence. That's it. It was literally it was like on the tip of my tongue, and it just wouldn't come off. I know the word. It was just like my brain just wasn't thinking it. But yeah, no, 100%. Like, it's so frustrating to have to deal with all the time. Like, that is generally where most of my stress levels come from, is there. But he's doing that, and it should be a write-up since he is actively making your job harder. Yeah, but the thing is, nothing ever gets done about it. I always bring it up. But the thing is, with the company as well, though, if someone works slower, you can't be penalised for working slower. Because, like they say, everyone works at different speeds. Which is true and fair. You know, everyone works at different speeds and that. But if I was to take it slow and be slow about everything, I'm sure they'd probably pull me up on it. Potentially working so bad you affect the whole workers around you just sucks though. Yeah. But then this is what it's like. It's like, you know, again, yesterday, there was just so much that he does in a day that I can just sit here for ages and talk about it. But he was working sandwiches. Right, so like we have, you know, like your food to go meal deal sandwiches and stuff. You know, he was working that while we were working chilled. Because I was like, I'll get him to do that because it took him so long to do. But you think, right, so he doesn't technically start till his shift time is normally 6:30 in the morning. But he'll get there at 6 so he can do the papers and, you know, and start doing the mags, you know, for when we open, because you always get people coming at dead on 6:30 to get a paper and whatever. So he starts a bit earlier, and he hadn't finished those magazines by 8:30 in the morning. Which was when I was like, no, mate, like, you've had basically 3 hours to do that. I've been one of those who arrived dead on opening before. Oh, yeah, we do get a few people like it. Like, Vicky used to be like that. She arrived 1 minute before her shift. But the last week before she left, obviously, she was late for every shift. But, you know, at least she turned out, I suppose. Now you're hungry? Go and grab yourself some soup, man. Nice bit of bread and soup. That'll just soak it up. Also, isn't there, like, only 40 magazines out of 60s? Oh, no, there's still a lot. Because obviously, you've got all the kids' mags as well. Which are, like, all your Disney, your Marvel, like, Pokémon sort of stuff. Lego magazines. And then, like, you stuff like Thomas. You know, like like Sophia, Princess Sophia sort of stuff and all that. We've got the kids mags. And then obviously you got, like, you know, all the fitness stuff, the home garden stuff, magazines, you know, like OK magazines, Women Weekly, TV, What's on TV, all that sort of stuff. TV Time, Radio Time, sorry. All that sort of stuff. But to be fair, we used to have a much bigger range, and they've obviously, like, cut it all down. Butternut squash soup, organic, nice. But still, that's like half an hour tops. It doesn't take long, trust me. I've done magazines and papers enough in my time to know how quick it can get done. 250% of vitamins in a butternut squash soup. Well, hopefully it works, man. Because, like, how precise you are with vitamins and that, you still got ill. It's not all about what you eat. Maybe an hour's push. Yeah, like, and that's with serving people as well. $3.40, not $2.50. But yeah, I don't know. It's just like, he kept double buzzing as well on Wednesday, and I told the other person, I was like, leave him, let him do it on his own. You need to learn to push people to SCOs. You know. Playing the kid who went, I went in, like, a Dragon Puppet 2. Oh, I liked your Dragon Puppet 2. He's also been there for years. Yeah, he's been there nearly 4 years. And he's worse than a person that's been there them 4 weeks. And that's no exaggeration either. Because I've got a new person on my Sunday, which is Rebecca. And she is 20 times better than him. And she's been there, like, not even, well, I don't even think it's been 4 weeks yet. But yeah, she's already better at him. Better than him. And probably knows more. The thing is with him, he plays dumb a lot of the time. And thinks he's funny. It just makes him that's honestly the worst behaviour. Yeah. He knows what he's doing. He does. Like I said, that's why he doesn't want to retire, because he knows he winds people up because he's just useless. He knows what he's doing. But that's why I don't care now. So if he like asks for help, I don't give it to him. I'm just leaving. Figure out yourself. Waste my time. I'll waste your time. He wants everyone else to be miserable. Yeah, basically. Well, him and Hernia can sit down and have a cup of tea and some biscuits, can't they? You can have fun with his best friend Hernia. The toilet. With his sandwich, yeah. Yeah, he didn't like it yesterday because I called him back out from the back. So he tried taking the mick with his break as well. Because I was on, I had to watch the tills. So I'm trying to work a delivery and serve customers. And he literally got a 10-minute break because he only works 6 hours. Yeah, 6 hours he does. So you only get a 10-minute. If he worked half hour or more, he would have got a 30-minute break. Seriously, how does he still have a job? Because the boss is soft. They don't like confrontation. Whereas me, I'm the other end of the spectrum. But yeah, so he come out. And I said to him, I was like, right, I brought a cage out with me. I was like, right, go for your break, Malcolm. And he was like, okay. So he disappears, and I looked at the time. And I was like, right, I'll give him 3 minutes leeway, right? To get out the back, sit down. Don't take 3 minutes, but, you know, I was like, you know, I'll be generous. Give him 3 minutes. He comes walking back down to the front, right? To grab his, like, coffee mug. Goes back out the back. Comes back out onto the shop floor. Buys a pack of Jaffa cakes. And I'm like, so you've just wasted probably about 2-3 minutes of your break to come grab your coffee mug when you were coming to the till anyway to buy some Jaffa cakes. Why didn't you pick that up or ask me to give you your like coffee mug back when you were purchasing your items? And I was like, I ain't letting this slide. I was like, right, I'm taking this off your break time. So I was like, right, 34 minutes, well, 25 basically, he was due back from his break. And he's still, I don't know, 25 come. And still hasn't come out. I waited a minute, still didn't come out. So I walked out the back. I was like, right, Malcolm, go on, you need to get back on till. Your break's finished now. I was like, I ain't dealing with it. Not today. But otherwise, he would have sat out there for another 5 minutes. And you got to think, I'll give him 3-4 minutes leeway anyway. That's shiny. I think that might be shiny, you know. I don't know if it is, but no, I don't know. I think that might be a bit lighter, you know. So hard to tell. Fingers crossed. To quit work. Nah, I won't make him quit. I'm looking at my Pikachu to this one. My one definitely looks darker. Right, what is that? Is that male? No, it's a female. No? Is it female? Can't see. No, it's male. Right. Let's have a quick reset. Go and check. Don't risk it. It would stay a shiny anyway. Male again. You know, I used to love butternut squash. Anything when I was a kid, I called my mum. No, it's male again. Alright, I'm just gonna go double check quick. No, it's not Jonny. Boo. It would have like pinged as soon as I got on halfway up that ladder. May as well grab some berries and stuff while I'm here. I'm gonna need them for the DLC. Oh, wrong one. There you go, this way. Oh, grab that while I'm there. Might as well grab what you can. Yeah, exactly. Alright, back to it then. It is definitely hard to spot a Pikachu sometimes. Did that look shiny then? From the back. The lighting does well. It's more like the, you know, like the clouds and stuff. When it goes over, and obviously, you know, being in the shade, you know, everything's like got a bit of a color change to it. That's what does it. It's even the same though, you know, like under the structure in area 20. You know, when you got a Raichu in the shade, it makes it look like it's shiny. And like Leafeon and Glaceon, that's another one. You know, the subtle change ones. The shading really does it for you. Be right back, no worries. Pikachu! Maybe we do get this second one though. Then it technically only be one more Pikachu I'd need. Well, I suppose, I don't know. Like, suppose I could go 3 Raijus. Oh, you like this very much? Enjoy it, man. Need to get your strength back up. I don't know if I want to go 3 Raijus and then just have one each for each Mega, and then one for standard Raichu, one for Pikachu, and then get one for Pichu. Or I'll go 2 Raichus, and then have one for normal Raichu, and then one for the Mega Raichus. But I do need to go for the Pichu at some point. There was me hoping that we could go for a Riolu today. Get a few more checks on it. It looks like we just have to do Riolu tomorrow. I can't believe how long that Riolu's actually taken me to get it. Probably spent about 6 hours trying to get a Riolu. But we did get Alpha Halucha though. From it, so a Shelfer Haluchar. So that's not too bad. Would have preferred a Riolu though, Alpha Riolu. You know. Do, 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 do. Our organic brand, only goodness is. Our organic brand, only goodness is pretty good. See, there's only certain things that I can generally taste the difference of organic and normal. Oh, is that it? I think that's the light. Yeah, it's the lighting again. Welcome back. I think I'll just do this until we go to, just before we finish, and then I'll go check on it. That does, I don't know, it's light. I know it's the lighting again, but definitely has a sort of a shiny tinge to it. I think it makes it harder when it's this sort of setting. That green yellow barrier doesn't help. No, it doesn't. No. And the setting of the, like, you know, of the day, like the evening, is doesn't always help as well. See, look, that looks shiny from there. But when it turned then and walked away, it didn't look shiny anymore. But that first, like, the first glance on it. Also just bad placement too. Yeah. It's a shame, though, that you can't fast travel for that Pikachu. You know, that all that time that I spent at the cafe at Area 6, thinking that I could probably get the Pikachu in it. And you can't. Because of the height difference. I think it's weird that with if there was a bench up there, I could still shiny hunt everything within a 50-meter radius. But if there's like, you know, a bench or the cafe for the fast travel on the floor, granted I can still go for everything in a 50-meter radius, but I can't do anything that's elevated above me. Oh, I'll wait here for the thingy. At least you know now. Yeah, yeah, definitely. And it saves a lot of time as well. But that was why with the Dratini, I would run to that certain point and then fast travel back, and then run, fast travel, instead of trying to do the runaway. But yeah, you got the Gibble. Gibble hunt I want to do at some point. Food is the ultimate medicine. You need food to keep your strength up. Gibble. Yeah, I need to go for a Gibble. I need to get it set up that you can get free guaranteed Gibble spawns every time. And then all you have to do is fast travel. I don't know the antibiotics that was like an industrial cleaner, but for the body, it's probably the ultimate medicine. Dun, 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 dun. It depends on what you got though, really, because for me, certain, like when I'm feeling under the weather, I don't like eating. You know. Like I couldn't, like soup wise and that, yeah, but like I couldn't eat a proper like meal. That's why normally when I'm feeling like under the weather and that, I'll have a bowl of soup and some like butter and bread. Kind of have to shove something in me. Yeah, so that's why like I normally go for like soups and stuff. Like I normally have, like I don't mind the broth, beef broth and that. That's nice. Obviously chicken soup is like one of my favourites. But yeah, I always normally have some like, you know, like get yourself some nice fresh, I don't know, like tiger bread or something like that. Yo, dude, how's it going, buddy? How you feeling today? Feeling a little bit better? Hopefully the medicine's helping out today. Carrot and coriander is your favourite. Don't have don't have a stroke. Don't have a stroke. Don't have a stroke on what? Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Dun, dun. Yeah, hopefully the doctors went okay. The antibiotics is tearing your stomach up. My head still hurts, but otherwise, yeah. Are you making sure you're eating on it? I listed the ingredients above. Yeah, but that's probably not in our stuff, mate. You do realise our regulations are a lot more stricter than you lot. Yeah, I had a few turkey sandwiches, sliders last night. Ooh, turkey sliders. Like, you lot are about 50 years behind us on regulations. They sound really nice. They do, to be fair. I love a good slider. I'm glad you're able to eat something in the end. Oh, we got a Pikachu, dude. Shiny Alpha Pikachu. We got one today. We got a few shinies, to be fair. Got a couple of alphas. I was just hoping for a second one before finish. Yeah, we got the Aggron. Yeah. I was nearly trying to say Aggron. Aragon, sorry. That's what I was trying to say. Kept trying to force myself not to say it. But yeah, we got that. We got obviously Pikachu, and we also got a Dragalge as well. Normal one. Thing is, like you said, my three glands were swollen. Oh yeah, normally your glands swell up especially if you're coughing a lot. There's nothing worse than the pressure when you get like the pressure around your eyes, and then coughing and then swelling up your glands. It's never good. Yeah, it was wheezing. But then you might have something on your chest as well. Like fluid on the chest. Which could cause the wheezing as well. Yeah, that's just awful. Yeah, like, there's nothing worse. Like, that is, like, because for me, when I get, like, if I've ever had a cough that's all, like, in the, you know, around, build up around your eyes and stuff, it makes me constantly feel so tired. Because it just feels like it uses too much energy to keep your eyes open. The sinus pressure was so bad. It was making me dizzy on Monday and Thursday. Yeah, that sinus infections and stuff are never good. Always get your chest checked out. I'll speak from experience. Yeah, 100%, Tyler. You know, it could be anything. Because the thing is, as well, it could be pneumonia, which is normally most cases of fluid on the lungs and on your chest. And a lot of people just put it off with normal. And yeah, it can be even, like, don't mess with your lung. No, 100%. Oh, and they put me on new blood pressure medicine too. So I had to get a at-home blood pressure kit and have to start checking it twice a day. Yeah, blood pressure as well. That's another, that's what they call it, silent killers. Blood pressure is nothing to mess about with either. Having only one fully functional lung sucks. It'd be even worse if you're asthmatic as well, Tyler. Being on one functional lung and asthma as well. My other blood pressure meds weren't cutting it. Are they going to prescribe you anything better? You whiz. Yeah, that's never good, is it? Asthmatic as well as one functional lung. Hopefully they can get it all sorted for you, dude, as well. You know, get back up to your fighting spirit. They do say though, like it's just it depends on the sort of the climate you live in as well. Like, you know, if it's always cold and stuff like that, you know, people do suffer a lot more. You know, and when you're in, or another one is when you're so used to a warm climate and then you get that sudden temperature drop because your bodies are never really used to it. It like has a breakdown. You know, like for us, because we get majority of our weather is cold. And well, I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's wet more than anything. We generally, like for us living over here, we're generally quite used to it. And I live on the coast, so that's even worse. And especially in like the warmer weather, especially with you know the salt in the air and everything like that, you burn a lot easier down here. And it's always really like the humidity of it all is even worse. Yeah, us down south, just wet. Yeah, that's why we don't never have snow, because of all the salt in the air and that. It just literally destroys any chance of getting snow. Nearly said salt then. Like, I think in my lifetime, I've seen snow probably 3 times, and I'm 30 plus. So, like my kids, I've seen it once. I work in a fridge at work, but when I'm in and out of it at work, going from hot, cold at work and then cold and raining outside definitely made it worse. Oh yeah, 100%. It's flicking in between the two, like never helps. Yeah, it's never good. Like, to be fair, like I'm glad at the minute I've been alright. But then saying that, going from the last 2 previous years, I've normally felt under the weather, normally the week before Christmas. I've had it past couple of years. See, that looks shiny, that Pikachu then. Five, 6 times last time. It was 2013, February. Kai ended up being snowed in whilst visiting you when you first started dating. Yeah, I remember 2013. I remember that being snowed because I was working at Asda's at the time, and I had to help out with the trolley dollies, as I called them, the trolley pushers. I had to help him clear the car parks out, and it was probably about 1.5 feet of snow. That was the only reason why I know the last time it was majorly snowed. Yeah, it was 2013 was the last time I remembered it snowing properly. It's good to know. I know your body very well. You're in your 30s, and I can combat my sickness as soon as I get them. Yeah, it's always good knowing your body. Like goal 15, appreciate it, buddy, and thank you everyone liking the stream. Boom, 15, cheeky. That Pikachu is looking more and more shiny every time I look at it. Kai moved in within the 2 months. Last time I saw snow was on a Wednesday in November during school. Yeah, but I mean in like snow that lasted like more than a few hours. That's what we normally get it down here. Like if I go to my my coastline, I can see the Isle of Wight. And you can just about see France as well at certain points. Snow that covers everything. Yeah. I'll remember the snowman I made. I called him Steve the Snowman. He was huge. He was about he was about my height, so yeah, about 5'10". Made a snowman. I was out there in like up till about 2 a.m. Rolling up and down the street because obviously there was no cars or anything. Steve the Snowman. And he had a Bob the Builder's hat on, and he had like quality streets for like buttons and stuff like that. But yeah, they so there was no cars, so I was just in the road, and I was just going up and down. Started off with just a general snowball, and then building and building and building, and then I ended up coming back through, and the gate was, what was it? It was probably about 1 meter wide, the gate. And I couldn't get the base of the snowman through. He was too big. So I had to sort of like squeeze it through so the sides of the snowman broke off. And then I had to go into the back garden, backyard. And I had to sort its body back out again to make it round again. So I did that. And then I was just getting snow from outside. And then I was just like patting it on, rebuilding it. And then I went back out and then made its other half. That's awesome. Sometimes miss the snow. It can be so peaceful when there's a good blanket covering everything. Oh yeah, it was. You got to think this was like late at night, early hours in the morning. And I done it for my daughter for when she got up. It was the first time her seeing snow, and so I was out there making a snowman at like 2 a.m. It was lovely and peaceful. It was so quiet, just white everywhere. And yeah, I was in my element. Gloves on, scarf on, jacket on, and just there in my element making a snowman. Honestly, if it hadn't snowed, I don't think I would have actually been a long-term relationship. Do you think it was like a blessing in disguise with the snow? That's adorable. Yeah, she was happy. There's I've got a picture. I've actually got a picture of it on my my Facebook with her. She was only, what was she, about two and a bit, I think. And she had what was that thing? She had like pink hat or whatever. But yeah, Steve the Snowman. He lasted for about a week and a half before he melted. Steve the Snowman just sitting out, chilling out in the backyard. Yeah, it was funny. I remember when he started melting and everything. It was a sad day. Oh yeah. Cheeky blessing in disguise. Bit of snow. Let's get Pikachu back out. I think I managed to get home like 3 days later from the major snowfall. I remember going to work, because like I said, I was working at Asda's at the time. And where Asda's is, and where I was, obviously you've got like the slope. So you go over like the motorway. Well, it's the A3, sorry. I was thinking of the M23. But yeah, you go over the A3, over a bridge. And then it's a slope all the way down to where the Asda's is. And, you had people, like, park their cars on the slope and everything. Because obviously they couldn't get up with the snow. And then, like, yeah, trying to walk down it. Especially when, it's a bit wet, cold. And, then you start getting the ice. And then you're near enough slipping everywhere. Trying not to break your elbows on the way to work. And You know, you couldn't drive to work because it was just, you could probably get there, but you wouldn't get back on that slope. So obviously I was walking to work and whatever. Got it closed everything for almost a week. Like I still had to go to work. Dun, dun, dun. How can you tell if it's a shiny from being this far away? Well, unlike you lot, obviously I can see it. I've got a bigger screen, so I can see it, but it is a bit hard. There is times where certain lighting or certain times of the day, it does make it look like shiny. I've been fooled by it a few times. I'm just literally getting it to spawn in and then running away. Oh wait, you're playing it on a big screen. I'll play in handheld mode. Yeah, so I'm playing it on a 27-inch monitor. So I on my screen, obviously I don't have all the overlays on this monitor. That's on this monitor here where the camera is. But the gameplay is like playing it on the monitor, so obviously I can see everything a lot more bigger. And then when I'm not playing it, I'll play it on my 50-inch TV. Play it on that. The only thing it's annoying about it is I've got to unplug it all from the PC and that, and then plug it in over here. But that's what I'll be doing next week for the DLC. On the Friday, I'll finish stream on this end, and then once I finish the stream, I'll unplug it all, and then I'll put it over on my TV, and then carry on in the evening, progressing on DLC. You get the high def. It was such a huge difference going from the light to the OLED. Oh yeah, definitely. The thing is as well, it's a shame that you don't have a TV, dude. Like, the home console is where it's at. You know, just plugging it in onto a dock and, you know, having it on your home television is like, oh, it's night and day. Obviously, unless you've got an OLED TV, you know, it'd just be like standard. It'd be like looking at your light version, like in the handheld, but on a bigger screen. But because obviously I've got 4K TV, I can have the full HDR and everything from the Switch too. So it actually looks, I'm playing this on a 1080p monitor. But when I put it on my TV, obviously you can notice the difference in it. Glad you skipped the regular Switch. Like the OLED, like the screen is bigger than obviously the original Switch, but yeah, you would have been better off with the OLED anyway. I'll have to wait for an every delivery this evening. I was expecting tomorrow. Don't have to wait before I sleep. What have they've given you a time or anything, Tyler? It's a bit late for an hour. I bet they've got it as set for like 10 PM latest. Between 6:30 and 8:30 apparently. Oh, hopefully it comes within soon then. So you can get to bed before 8 or around 8. But yeah, I've got my OLED's actually plugged in on my TV. So obviously I've been playing my second playthrough on that. You do notice the like loading times though, from obviously Switch 2 to Switch 1. But you know, still fun to do. I need to get it set up so I can access the DLC on the Switch 1. Landlady has messed up 55-inch TV that has a line going up on one side. She said I could have when she gets a new one for the living room, so I could start playing that on better than no TV. Yeah, 100%. You know, I used to have a TV back in the day. It was an old Samsung. It was a 50-inch TV. This was before like proper flat screens. It was a 1080p TV, but it was like the last models before you get like your flat screens and stuff, like you do these days. And it used to take like half hour for half of the screen to warm up because it was on its way out. I had it like for years. So like half of the screen would be black, and then like the other half would like show you a picture or whatever. And then yeah, you used to have to wait like 20 plus minutes, 20-30 minutes, and then it would start flickering on the black side for it to try and load the picture. And then sometimes you used to have to give it a whack on the back, and then it would go full picture. But yeah, I remembers those days, especially like playing Call of Duty and that. People on in the party of like, oh, Johnny's TV's warmed up now. All you hear is whack, whack, whack on the back of the TV, giving it a tap on the back, trying to get it to load. So what I mean, both my mum and I have never been sick for more than 2-3 days in our lives. We usually go to 1-2 years sick free, but when we do get sick, it's miserable. Yeah, I get like sick once or twice a year. That's it. But normally, like I said, the only times I normally get ill is weather change. Normally around the start of spring and start of winter is normally the times that I end up getting under the weather. I had this monster of a TV box. I'm thankful that things are mainly flat screens these days. Oh yeah, I forgot you got your upgrade this year, Tyler. Your TV upgrade. Us English people are built differently. Yeah, I don't get ill often. Never have done. It's just like when I do, obviously, I do suffer with it. And like, there's nothing worse than when you're feeling under the weather, you know, and then you have to get out of your warm bed, and then you've got to go to work for like 6 a.m. and you just feel so drained of energy. Like, that's the worst feeling. And then you got to work 9 hours on top of it. This one has like an inch or so line, like halfway between the middle and the right hand side. So it's not too bad. About an inch worth. Yeah, you're not going to be missing too much, to be fair. And like you said, it's better than no TV at the same time. But you know, like I said, like with my TV, obviously I had to wait for it to warm up. And I had that. I put up with that for a couple of years, and then it started to get a bit longer to warm up. So I went out and bought a new TV, which one of the kids broke. When did I get my Nano cell? Was it this year or was it last year? I think it was this year I bought it, or it might have been the end of last year. But yeah, one of the kids threw something at one of the other, and it bounced off, hit the corner of the TV, and then there was like broken pixels in the top right corner. Last year, you think? The back end's possibly before. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm sure it was like maybe November time. May have been officially a year old. Yeah, probably was, to be fair. But yeah, so and that was the TV that replaced the warm-up TV. So I had it for a good few amount of years, like 5-6 years, I think I had it. About 9 years I had the TV for. Because I've lived in this house for nearly 10 years. I miss having a TV that warms up a whole room. I remember those TVs where you could put your hand in front of the screen and you could feel it, like the warmth coming off it. But yeah, because I had it in the flat before we moved into the house. That was when I got it. So I only paid, I think I got it in Argos, and it only cost me like 250 quid, 260 for a 50-inch back then. Because my nano cell, I think that was nearly £500. My nano cell TV, which is the one I've got there. Yeah, that's kind of like that on the bottom of this one. Then the lines go up, but there was nothing that could have hit the TV. And it was fine before we went to Thanksgiving at her sister's, then come home and it was like that. It could have been anything, to be fair. It could, like, you know, it's just sounds like the you know, like the alignment of the screen. It might have knocked something, and it's knocked the pixels off. TV prices have stayed stable considering inflation. Yeah, you think more the TV that's downstairs now was my 4K Ultra TV, and I paid, that was, so when that was brand new, it was 600, and I got that the year of the PS5, because I said, like, because at the time I didn't have a 4K TV, so I was like, I'd rather get a 4K TV first, then get the PS5 for around my birthday in February. Which then I didn't end up getting the PS5 until May because of scalpers. But yeah, I got the TV in November. But yeah, another TV in November. Or unless that's the one I was thinking of. It's got, what's with November and TVs? Mine this year was 300. That's because TVs sell well, especially these days, since the dawn of the 21st century. Almost everyone has 1 to 2 TVs, some have more. Yeah, I'm one of those that have more. I've got, how many have I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 TVs. And PC monitors, I've got 2 there, 2 here. And my daughter, I think she's got 2. 1 or 2. 2. Yeah, our TVs went about the same time. I was using our spare for a little while. There's 1 TV in the living room and 1 in her room, and we have like a 20-inch on the kitchen table I use to watch when I eat dinner. Whoever invented the TV must be rich. Yeah, facts. I've not, like, because I've got, what is it? Obviously, we did have more TVs, but we ended up getting rid of them, like, when we get newer ones. So my daughter, I bought her last year. My oldest, she got a 43-inch 4K TV I bought last year for her. I've got the 50-inch 4K TV in the front room, in the living room. I've got a 50-inch nano cell in my bedroom. My boy's got 40, I think. Yeah, 40-inch. I think it's the same with my daughter in her bedroom. But I've just got her a new 4K TV for Christmas. So she's got a 43-inch as well for Christmas this year. And my boy, I just got him a PC. And then I got one of the monitors down here. Which I think is a 21-inch monitor. New Futurama. Yeah, I don't know who invented the TV. But I couldn't speak too loud, just in case we were in their rooms. It saves than what it was like the other year when I had to get them 2 PS5s. I had to buy 2 PS5s. That last one was an alpha. It's an alpha every time, dude. It's a static alpha. It's always alpha. I'm just waiting for it to shine. That's why we got the Alpha Pikachu here. But you did you know that Hubert Farnsworth was named after... Oh, no, I didn't know that. I only ever saw, like, the odd episode of Futurama. Imagine if your kids are watching and knowing what they're getting for Christmas this year. Yeah, imagine. They are all alphas, didn't notice till just now. Yeah, it's one of those spawns, dude, that's always an alpha. Kids go play Fortnite. Yeah, I don't know what my boy... He was downstairs, so... And my daughter's too much of a girly girl to be sat there watching YouTube. It was literally in every intro with the big TV display that was green. How was it? Yeah, you wouldn't see her watching YouTube. Maybe if it was TikTok. It'd be on TikTok. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a girl and I watch YouTube literally every day. Yeah, that's fair enough. Yeah, it's just YouTube is another thing. She'll watch YouTube when she's like settling down and whatever. She'll put YouTube on and watch, I don't know, whatever she watches. All Snapchat. Not allowed TikTok or Snapchat. That's fair. Yeah, my daughter's phone is monitored by her mum. But you know, safety and everything. But yeah, no, she has TikTok. I think she's got Snapchat as well. I don't know. But she's probably a bit older than you. Obviously, don't say your age for safety purposes. But honestly, TikTok is so toxic. At times, it's not worth it. No, yeah, I totally get it. Well, I think just generally online is anyway. Like Twitter is like really bad. I've never had TikTok or Snapchat. But I have no reason of being as old as I am. I literally used TikTok. It was I used to post my shiny hunts on there before I did YouTube. So like you got a lot older shiny hunts on my TikTok than you do on like my YouTube shorts and stuff. I even done back in the day a few YouTube lives. This was before I even had a PC. I used to get one of my chest of drawers and I would put my phone stand on top and then I'd put my phone there, and I'd aim it at my TV, and I would shiny hunt back in Sword and Shield when I was doing like egg hatching, like Masuda egg hatching and stuff, and I'd have it face on there, and then have like still my clicky counters, and I'd show the camera how many eggs were on at some point. Did a few streams like that, and that was when I decided I want to get a PC and start doing it on YouTube. Yeah, golden days of content creation. Yeah. But then if you look at like some of my old pack opens on my TikTok, for example, you know, it was, I had all my games laid out. So I had like Sword and like Shield. This was before I had Sword. And then I had like, what was it, Brilliant Diamond. I'd have like Pokemon White, Let's Go Pikachu, and stuff like that. And then I had my Charmander picture with a Charizard hoodie on, and I'd just be on a phone stand like that, and then I'd open a pack of cards up. That was when like I first started doing like pack opens, and you know, generally, because I remembered I did one I did a pack every single day for the release of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So it was the 10-day countdown. So I'd open a pack every day until the release of BDSP. And then I shiny hunted Shinx in Sword and Shield, Masuda Method Shinx, to put in Sinnoh. Same with Riolu, or when content making was wholesome. Yeah. I used to love it. I used to sit there and I'd be like, right, set everything up, and then get ready to do a pack opening. Good old times that was. So I remember my first short I did for the channel was my setup for my PC. And it was when Pikachu and Charmander are sat in my chair that I've got now. And then it had the start was that my shelf behind me. Obviously, it's got a bit of different stuff in it from when it was first done. But yeah, that was my first YouTube short. The Doctored Lobster is a reference to ye olden times when Tom, Dick and Harry were your doctor. We use that a lot as just a general saying. The old Tom, Dick, Harry. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. It's like for me, when obviously doing like YouTube and stuff, obviously I try not to use so much like slang, because I know like a lot of people, obviously English people would know it, but other people wouldn't. So I try and keep it, or if I say something, I try to remember to use the, like, for example, American phrases, or, you know, if I go to the shop, you know, you lot call it the store, we call it a shop, because you go to buy something from a shop. You know, it's like anything. When you go on Fortnite, it's called the item shop, or the item store, whatever. Say bottle of water. There you go. How you going, Ryan? How's it going, man? Welcome in. Bottle of water. But to be fair, I do say water, not water. That's a bit Cockney. Water. Love you, man. Thank you for everything. You know, no worries, man. Appreciate it, bud. But then it's like, because obviously I'm more like my mum and that are from like they call it the West Country in England or UK, and so they say things like tratter for a tractor, or like curry would be curry and stuff like that. So obviously I got brought up saying it like those ways. Wait, do you live in the UK or something like that? Yeah, I live in the UK. You're the best. Laying in bed with a bad hangover. Oh man, I don't envy you at the minute. Bless you. Hopefully it goes. Just think when it gets to about 2 p.m, 4 p.m, hopefully it's gone. You live in the UK as well? Nice. Yeah, I live south, so you can't go no more south than where I live. I am at the bottom of the UK. That's why I said I can see France from where I go to my coastline. I can definitely see the Isle of Wight. Oh, took the air of the dog. Oh, you went the easy way out, man. I've done a few of those in my time. UK isn't real. Well, we call it the UK. UK isn't real. Yeah, Tyler lives about 40 minutes away from me. 40-minute journey. About 40 minutes to an hour's worth of journey. I live like an hour away from Jonny. Yeah. Yeah, jump on that motorway and it wouldn't take long. Or highway for the Americans. Do you know, Air of the Dog and all that? Oh, what a feeling that is. Back in the days. Loved it. I remember doing that so many times. You'd just wake up and you're like, breakfast? Just crack one open. And you're like, you get through it and you're like, the first one, to be fair, used to take a while to get down, you know. But once you got through that first one, you'd be like, okay, now I feel normal. Let's get the day rocking. But yeah. Oh, I can't even imagine all the times I used to do that. Yeah, I haven't done it for a long time, but yeah, I remember back in the day. Like, especially when I was like 18, like when I was like 18, 20, it would have been more like that sort of time. I remember waking up at my mate's house, and it was a heavy night the night before, and his dad walked in and would sit on his bed, like his son's bed, wake us up. He's like, morning lads. And in between, obviously, the beds, my mate had a mini fridge, and they have 4 cans, and his dad would sit on the bed, wake us up, and he's like, morning lads, open the mini fridge. He'd be like, pass us a drink. Morning, breakfast. And then, yeah, and that'd be our day started. Back in the day. Crazy times. Oh, was that shiny? Oh, I forgot to tell you, but managed to get Surgeon Sparks. Oh, ETB for $60, like a month ago, that I haven't opened. It's your first ETB. Did you see on the channel, dude? I opened what was it, like 30 odd packs? I've got 2 ETB unopened ones there. I've got Temporal Forces and I've got a Scarlet and Violet one. I've got Corridon and a Walking Wake ETB. But I did 2. And then I did my Charizard box as well. That shiny. No, it don't look shiny. Nah, it looks too light. You know, I guess I'm rich. Definitely don't feel rich at all, and I'm definitely not measurably compared to probably 88% of Alberta, but I hear all the time from others that that's the Western culture. I'm definitely not rich. I'm far from it, but I am very sensible with my money. I don't think I could survive a hangover these days. Oh no, hangovers are the worst. But you know, like for me, normally it comes to about like 4 p.m, 5 p.m, and then generally, as long as you're drinking a plenty of like water and stuff, I generally feel right by that sort of time. But it's more it's pretty much half, like most of the day's gone. Hustle culture. I saw some of the pack openings. Yeah, so I want to do one soon. I want to get on and do another box. I was debating to probably keep one of them sealed and just resell it back out in the future. Hangover's worse than come downs. Sensibility with finance helps. Oh yeah, but you have to be. You know, when you've got a family to provide for and stuff, you've got to definitely be sensible. But like since I hit that 2 year sober, it's made me realise that I want to actually stay sober. No, that's good. That's good to know though, Tyler. Like the thing is, for me, like I enjoy a good apple juice. You know, and like you know, beforehand I do it like once a week. Going to the gig was a challenge. Yeah, I bet. Seeing everyone else. That is the hardest bit. But I found with me, like, because obviously I put myself on like drinking bans all the time. And I find being amongst it helps. So like when I'm at work and then I'm working like a BWS cage stock, I don't feel like I have the urge. I think it's more like, you know, I normally leave like a can or two in the fridge because I know it's there and I'm choosing not to. But if I think it'd be different if I didn't have any at all, which would probably make, I know it sounds silly, but for me it'd make it feel harder. But they had non-alcoholic cider and Red Bull on tap. Oh, that's pretty cool. I bet that costs a bomb though. Red Bull on tap. I've been sober for over 3 years now, besides apple juice. Yeah, see, that's good. Well done, dude. Apple juice is, you know, like I said, I always do it. Like, no, it don't sound silly. It's just I know that it's there, and I could have it whenever I want to. I'm just choosing not to, and that's what helps when I put myself on like bans. I do it all the time. You know, after Christmas, I'm like I did it a while ago. And then after Christmas, I'll be doing it again. Up until my birthday. And then I'll be playing, well, it'll be actually the day after my birthday. Because I'll be playing Resident Evil 9 and then having a few apple juices. But, you know, I've got to top up the oil in my treadmill. And then, yeah, after Christmas, that's it. No more for 2 months and then hitting that treadmill. Yo, Matt, how's it going, man? Welcome in. How you doing today, bud? Come on, this Pikachu is eluding us at the minute. That sounds like a good plan. But it's like, it's stuff that I do all the time. You know, it's to keep it, you know, I'm not overdoing it. Credit cards definitely help as long as you know how to manage it. I think credit cards are the worst thing invented, to be honest, even if you know how to use them. I've said it before plenty of times to you, JJ, I would never get a credit card. But I know people that do use them and they're fine on them. It's fine. And I'm not saying that I wouldn't be fine on it. I just wouldn't put myself in that situation in the first place. Not so good. It's your birthday today. I want a shiny Eevee. I've been hunting for 6 hours. Unlucky, man. Happy birthday as well. Hopefully it's a good birthday, man. I have not even got a shiny Eevee. Not in this game, anyway. Got shiny Eevees in other games, but I've not hunted one for this game yet. Everyone has different mindsets on credit cards. Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah, exactly. And I'm not, I'm not saying that people shouldn't have one. I'm just saying, like, I don't like them, so I won't never get one. But like, I've done like finance stuff and stuff before. I just don't. All depends on who you are and your circumstances. Like, I can afford a credit card, don't get me wrong, but I just wouldn't go there. To me, it's like, it's the same with like finance, really. Like, it's money that's technically not yours. Having a credit card helps build credit, but otherwise I feel the same as Jonny. I don't have one myself, but eventually we'll just to rebuild my credit score back up. Like, my credit's fine. Like I said, I've got my motorbike is on finance. It cost me, it was $4,000, just short of $4,000, my motorbike. And I wanted one, like, I could have saved up for it. I've paid off a nice chunk of it straight off the bat because I had the money there. I just didn't have the full amount, so I got the rest of it done on finance. But I pay like, what was it, £160 a month on payments on my bike. But yeah, like, my credit's fine. Credit is not a one size fit for everyone. Bum 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 bum. Most of the people, Matt, in chat, either not very far or don't actually own the game. Mine was in the 700s, but after identity theft in your mid-20s, it's been barely 500 and can't get approved for anything. I'll wait here for the noonday. Need to do homework real quick, no worries. Hopefully homework goes nice and quick for you. Yeah, identity theft is it's never good. That's the thing, like, I had an issue though, like, my credit, like, 10 years ago wasn't great, but then my mum's boyfriend at the time, I didn't realise, was getting like catalogues and stuff out in my name and not paying them off. Because back then, it was like you didn't need identification or anything. You just signed up with a person's name. And they were like, oh, here you go, you can have this much. And then they were getting X amount of stuff and then just not paying it. Oh, no. Yeah. So I had the realisation when I come of, like, when I was of age and when I needed stuff, I couldn't get it because they destroyed my credit before I could even use my, like, credit rating. So I started off in life with minus credit. And then I've rebuilt it up over the years. Yeah, I remember those days. Would come to your house every week. Yeah. But yeah, now I would say I've got really good credit. But it took a while to get. I used to have to get like low budget loans. Like loans, like sort of like Provi loans, but they're not Provi loans, but they're like low payday loans. but you would pay more back because of your rating. So I used to have to do a few of them just to boost my credit up, because I couldn't even get like phone contracts. I couldn't get like cable. I couldn't get, you know, hardly anything. Good times of when you become of age and you can't get anything. Bum bum bum. But yeah, but you know, when it kicks you down, you don't lie there. You get back up. And that's the best way to be. Yeah, getting your foot in the door is the hardest part. Yeah, 100%. Because no one wants to know. That's the difference. But you know, like, I can have any check and I'm fine. Like, even like my DPS, like, if I was not great, or like, you know, credit, like, not so much credit wise, but financially wise, I couldn't do post office work, because obviously I don't work for like Royal Mail, but I have a Royal, like, sort of like it's Horizon, the actual company that does like Royal Mail and stuff. I wouldn't be able to have a username or log on, and I wouldn't be able to work with anything like that with a bad DPS check. I think it is DPS, something else. Because they won't allow you, because they go through like your credit history and everything. Bad financial. Yeah, I'd imagine they would require an enhanced DPS. Oh yeah, it's well in depth, because obviously, but the thing is, to be a manager, I have to be able to be accepted. Otherwise, I can't do my job. It's the same with my my alcohol license. You know, if I was to ever, say for example, get done for drink driving, I'd lose my job, because I would lose, my license would be revoked, and without an alcohol license, they call it an LPLH. Yeah, that's it. I had to think then. Yeah, APLH, like what it's called. But yeah, if it was revoked, then I would lose my job. So the thing is, like, even with that, you've got to be careful with stuff. You've got to be a sensible person. Very sensible. Dude, that's looking shiny over there. I'll give it a few more checks, 6 more minutes, and then I'm going to call it a day, to be fair. I need to have dinner and then get myself prepped, ready for work tomorrow. It's definitely looking shiny though, don't you think? I keep looking at this, but this looks darker than that over there. No, I think that is normal, you know. But yeah, fun. See, it's not all fun and games being an adult. Gonna head out, no worries, my man. Appreciate you being here, bud. Hopefully you're feeling a bit better. Take care of yourself, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. I hate having to behave myself because of like clothes work. Yeah, I bet that's a bit hard as well, though. That, you know, like your partner can be sort of like punished for certain, like not certain things, but you know what I mean. For not like them actually doing it themselves. It was at the start, but I get it. No, yeah, I'll get it as well. you know. It's the same with anything, though. We're doing thanks. No worries, bud. Take care of yourself, man. You know, it's the same with, like, so obviously my colleague card. See, that's definitely looking shiny then. Especially from here. You know, especially like my colleague card. My other half has one. And then if she misuses it, say for example, I don't know, her friend wants a bit of discount. And then she gives it to her friend to get discount, and then she gets caught. I'm the one that loses my job for gross misconduct. Yep, I can imagine that. You know, just for like silly things like that, you know. Something that's not nowhere near as serious, but you know, it has the same consequences as something serious. Yeah, being an adult as well. I know. Like I said, there is benefits to obviously being an adult, you know, especially when, you know, you've got yourself a job and you've got a bit of money or whatever, and then you can just, you know, purchase more luxury things for yourself. You know, there's also like the element of, you know, making sure your bills are paid and, you know, and you can afford, because stuff is like 90% or 95% of things are just luxuries. They're not stuff that you need, stuff that you want. It's two different things. You know, like for me, every month, my bills, I've got money put by and taken out of an account for bills and everything. So then I know exactly how much I've got every month to myself if needed. You know, and then it comes to that, and then that's where being money sensible becomes a good part of it. You do the same. Yeah, it's the best way to do it. You know. Because it was like beforehand, like my other half started getting more money. You know, it was the same for her that, you know, she would have to check her account like every few days. And I said to her, I was like, "Oh, you check your account?" I was like, "I'd never check my account." She was like, "Oh no, I need to know what comes when stuff's come out and stuff like that." But then I was like, for me, I've always got money. Like I know I've got money because I know you need to check. Yeah, see, I don't. I have been recently. But that's because obviously I'm paying a lot more out now due to like my bike, my insurance. Like my insurance went up like 400 quid because of my new bike. So I'm paying £400 more a year on my insurance. Oof, yeah. But you know, it's a £3,000 bike, you know, so obviously my old bike was only valued at about £1,500, whereas this is basically double the price. So with it being a 25 plate, you know, the value's like doubled. You know, so obviously your insurance is going to go up a lot more. But I might tweak it. I might just lower the cost of the bike next year and just say it's 2,000 instead of 3. Just knock my insurance down a bit more, because all it'd be how much they're paying out their end. So as long as I still get £2,000 worth, like I can still buy a bike with that. To be fair, it's already used. Yeah. Like, I could sell that bike easily for probably about two and a half, give or take, because of like the condition it's in as well. All right, let's go and check this, and then we're gonna call it a day. Oh, I was meant to go there. He always going to the thing instead. Oh, alpha. Right, no shiny then. Definitely, look, it's so similar though, isn't it? We lasted longer than we thought. Yeah, I was going to say, it's nearly 4 hours. Nearly 4 hour, but we did all right. We got, what, 2 alphas and a normals. Can't really complain there. It's been a good haul today. But yeah, like I said, I'll go back for what is it? Riolu tomorrow. We'll just do that. But anyways, people, thank you to everyone that popped out today. Really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Like I said, I'll be back again tomorrow. Don't forget, 4 p.m. tomorrow, not 3 p.m. because it's a work day. But we'll be going for Riolu, trying our luck there, and I think I might have to add it up, but I think we'll be coming on close now to nearly 10 hours shiny hunting a Riolu. But anyways, thank you again. Appreciate it. No worries, Tyler. Thank you for being here, and hopefully you get a load of sleep tonight. Sleep well, and just think the weekend is so near, so hopefully you get plenty of rest on the weekend. But thank you everyone else as well, really do appreciate it. And to wherever you are in the world, if it's morning, afternoon or evening, please do take care of yourselves. Stay safe everyone, most importantly, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you again, take care, much love, and I'll see you tomorrow in a bit. Bye bye.